Vi starete forse chiedendo come mai mi trovo in una stanza di albergo. Diciamo che ho comprato una chitarra nuova e Sara finalmente si è decisa a cacciarmi di casa. Ah, scherzo, non è vero. Però secondo me lo fa. Un giorno di questi lo fa. Sono qui nel milanese Treviglio, perché girerò un video qui di preciso nello studio di Elio e le storie tese, lo studio dove ci ospiterà Cesario, se c'è, perché in questo momento so che non sta molto bene, anzi gli auguro di riprendersi presto. A farmi compagnia nel video che vedrete oggi ci saranno niente po' di meno che i due fondatori, le teste di Walrus Audio, brand che abbiamo imparato ad amare, a conoscere. Ho fatto un sacco di video sui loro pedali, ci sono sempre tanto piaciuti, sto cercando un'inquadratura. No, questa fa schifo. Parleremo ovviamente di effetti, come creare una catena effetti, per chi comincia, per chi è più esperto, a cosa dare precedenza, come regolarli, dove metterli. Di questi argomenti ogni tanto abbiamo parlato, ma una cosa che ve lo dico io, una cosa è che insieme a me ci sono persone che sono alla testa di una delle più grandi aziende produttrici di effetti in questo momento globalmente. Siccome me lo chiederete tutti, non è mia, ok? Me l'hanno prestata. Pivi, quella col manico tutto oh yeah. Comincerò con il mettere ordine perché sono appena arrivato e già cominciamo bene. E ci vediamo direttamente allo studio.
Alright, we're here in Italy. We're Walrus Audio. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all.
That's a perfect introduction.
Okay,
I'm going to let
Oh no.
Allora, sono qua con Colt e Jason di Walrus Audio. Insieme costruiremo queste 3 pedaliere. Vedremo insieme cosa per loro è una pedaliera per principianti, per musicisti che invece vogliono approfondire un po' il tema del suono della chitarra, quindi creare una pedaliera più complessa, e vedremo un po', insomma, loro costruiscono questi pedali, li pensano, li progettano, li vendono, quindi ne sanno sicuramente più di me e di noi. The first pedal board that you are is a pedaliera per principianti.
Pedaliera per principianti.
Exactly, perfect. Colt is very Italian.
Per principianti.
People keep asking me on my channel, what is the best first pedal, second pedal? So what would you pick if you have to decide between all these pedals that we have right here?
How many pedals are we going with for the first?
3.
I
We're
think
going for 3.
I think 3 is right, considering the budget of a beginner.
Let's do 3.
You're probably always going to want to have some sort of overdrive or distortion. The Aegis covers so much ground, right? You can do a lot of sound with the Aegis. And this is probably going to be first, right?
Yeah.
You can go different ways depending on what kind of music you like, what kind of music you want to play.
I think for me, as a first pedal board, fuzz is the most pleasing effect.
It makes you sound like you're
it's
good.
like, you know, it's like you hit it and it sounds really big,
great.
fun, and it's exciting.
We could replace
we could do it. We could.
Yeah, or have it together.
So would you do any modulation?
It's too much. I think it's too much.
I think you're right.
Yeah, modulation maybe for the next level.
So time-based effects, like delays and reverbs.
Those 2 pedals, together with the fuzz, I think are the best 3 pedals that make you feel kind of good, a good player. It's fun to play.
So let's go with this ARP 87. It's got 4 different delay sounds, and then the Slotva has 3 different reverb sounds here in this order.
This is the clean tone. Yeah, not really.
You don't need any pedals. That's great.
It sounds good.
It's already
but
perfect.
It's not as fun to play, right? It's still dry, but it's much more fun to play in your hands, right?
It's already better.
Well, now we'll turn the Aegis, and now we'll turn on the ARP 87 delay. So it'll get a little bit bigger, the notes will last a little longer.
Adding delay is making you feel like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, right. So same sound, but then we'll add the slope reverb to make it sound like it's in a bigger space.
Let's start a band.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
You two on the pedal and I play the guitar.
Yeah,
it's an amazing band.
Yeah, you can make so many sounds with just 3 pedals.
Yeah.
A couple of fun features with the slope and the ARP87. You can hold down tap on the delay, and you can hold down sustain, and that will infinitely sustain those sounds.
Let's give a shot to the same pedal board but with the fuzz. So we can go to the next level, I think.
So how many are we doing?
We can go 5 or even 6.
So I think this is a good stage to introduce modulation. Phaser is the most popular effect pedal sold.
Yeah.
So you hear phaser more in the, I feel like in the 60s and 70s decades. People started drifting, I think, more towards chorus, I think, later on, and we're kind of in a chorus era.
I will add something like the compressor, maybe.
I don't know. A compressor feels like a pretty expert.
Yeah. Maybe.
Compressor is one of those effects that you don't know you really need until you buy one, and you realize how much it cleans up your sound. So
this is the new Mira optical compressor. It's a little bit smoother. The intermediate board we added the Jupiter and the Aegis. We brought in modulation with the Lillian. Could have been the Monument. There's so many types of modulation.
So tremolo,
phaser, flanger, chorus, and then we also added the Mira compressor, which usually will go first.
Compression really is one of the most heard effects that we hear every single day. People talk on the radio, they have compression on their voices, you know. Even when people announce our order at the restaurant, there's compression coming to the loudspeaker. Compression, you hear it every day, but sometimes too much compression
kind of unnatural.
It kills the emotion of the experience, of the audio experience. So that's why there's a blend control.
Right. So we can add some of the sound back in that's not compressed.
Yeah, there is
Yeah,
the vibrato
That's
going
nice.
on. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. You don't need a keyboard player in your band anymore.
Yeah, yeah. If this is like a prototype of a expensive and complex pedal board.
Yeah.
It can't be. It can be.
Yeah, and I think with
even more expensive.
the higher price point comes with more features, and so as you grow in guitar and as you grow in knowing what sound you're after, the pickier you get about kind of customizing the way that your tone sounds, and so that's why we do offer these, because
the Mako series.
Yeah, they can run mono or stereo, right? So mono means like one signal, stereo means two for like if you have two amplifiers.
The M1 I tried recently with the lo-fi vibes, all these things.
Yeah.
I
Did you hate it?
Thanks God you said it. I didn't want to say this, but I really hate it. Here, just to contextualize what is going on.
Yep.
We left the
mirror compressor. Yep.
We switched the fuzz with the distortion. You can play whatever from bluesy and going into metal. And we switched the Lilian with the M1.
So that's what allows us to take a lot of different types of modulation sounds and put them in one box.
Because
yeah, exactly.
you have to spend a lot for this kind of pedal, but once you have it, you don't need all the space. In fact, we are still running on the same pedal board, but we have like multiplied our sound. Considering also the R1, it's maybe
right. So we
5 times.
Exactly. We replaced the slope bow with the R1, and the R1 just has many more reverb sounds built into it in the same size, right? It's the same footprint.
Yeah. Other company make this pedal, but are a lot bigger.
They're much bigger. Yeah.
And let's try what is like to be having two pedal like this one.
Medium to light overdrive from the Aegis.
Yeah.
We'll switch and go to the Eras by itself. So then what we could do is we could play the Aegis again for like a verse, like rhythm part maybe, and then we'll stack the Eras for like a lead.
Yeah. maybe this one is one of the first things that you want to achieve on a pedal board.
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
course, there are a lot of things that you can add.
Right, you could add the D1 in place of the ARP87. The ARP87 is mono.
And go full
We
stereo.
put the D1 here, we can connect all three of these in full stereo.
Yeah.
You could add the EQ to the front, for example, and really shape the tone of the guitar going into the board. Maybe you don't want to bring an amplifier.
travel a lot.
You travel a lot. You can add something to the very end like the ACS1, which simulates up to 2 different amplifiers in different cabinets, so different speaker boxes like this, right?
We are not forbidden to
No.
to create whatever we want.
Yeah.
Right, so another...
So take this, play whatever we believe sound better.
Yeah, it's just different ideologies, and they're all really great. They've all made great records.
Guys, thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming to Italy to see us.
yeah.
To be honest, I had to take a plane like you, so
Yeah, you had to come. It's
thanks
an honor to be
Danilo,
here.
that
you,
is
Danilo.
under the camera, thanks to Mario, and thanks to Luca. Grazie a Jason e Colt, noi ci becchiamo nel prossimo video. Ciao!
Ciao.
Ciao.